It seems that money to start a business is going crazy now. Not only in America, but in the world. Everybody wants to start a new business, but they don't want to start it. They want to invest in people to start it. So all these people that have made a lot of money in the world are looking for people who don't have money who want to start businesses, and they have good ideas. So if they think your idea is great, man, they'll give you a bunch of money to start your business and grow. Cities and towns and states are doing that even, so that you create jobs. Investors are doing that. Fat cats want to do that. I guess they don't want to own restaurants anymore. They'd rather invest in young people or new ideas from old people or whatever it is, so they could be invested and maybe make more money than they ever thought before, because the money doesn't mean a whole lot from them. Now here's a guy, watch this guy I interviewed. He's from France. Now he came over here because he runs what's called an accelerator program. That's where accelerator programs, we talked about those before. That's where a new business idea, you go there and you present your idea, and what they do is give you money for your idea, and they give you a place to work. They give you 3 or 4 months that you live there, and you get all the expertise, marketing expertise, financial expertise, fat cat bankers, and marketing people, all this kind of stuff for free to help you to take your little business, and make it grow into something. Then they help you get more money, because maybe like this group gives you $100,000. They look for like 24 people every year to give them $100,000 and a ticket to Paris to come in their incubator. How'd you like that? 3 months in Paris, $100,000, and you build a business. Man, the government won't do that, but these people do. And they're traveling the country looking for ideas in America. Now, what they specialize in, though, is hospitality. So wine, food, travel, those kinds of ideas that entrepreneurs have, because they feel France is one of the leaders in the travel business and food and wine and everything. So they want to grow that industry. And that really represents, like, you talk to him, it's 1/3 of the economy in the world. This is where we spend 1/3 of our money on is food, wine, and travel. So they think, hey, this is a hot idea. So they're looking for people who have good ideas like this, in this industry. And they'll finance it and help you all the way through the process and get you bigger money, millions and millions of dollars after you take the $100,000 and grow that idea a little bit, and then you need more, and they help you all the way through. I mean, it's like this everywhere, man. I saw this when I was in Shanghai. All these fat cats out there looking for young people, and these young people, a lot of them do, just go to one and they get 50 or 100 grand, and then they go to another, and then they live off this money. Because, I mean, it's like any business. They all don't succeed, but man, the money is still there to keep trying. That's what's incredible to me. There's so much money out there for people to try ideas, and they're looking for people, like you that have an idea. You just have to know how to present it, and there's free help out there, from the business development centers and stuff like that to help you take your idea and present it to one of these incubator people. They'll find you incubator people in your area, or accelerator people. They're called a lot of different things depending on where you are. We got a lot in this country. There's other countries that have them and everything. So man, if you're looking to start a business, you can't ignore this. So watch this interview. This guy's traveling like 12 cities in the U.S. looking for U.S. entrepreneurs to give them $100,000 and a free trip to Paris. And when I went, it cost me a lot of money. I wish I knew about this. Vincent Predit, right? Is that how you pronounce it? Correct. Right. But more importantly, it's 33entrepreneurs.co, and you're what they call an accelerator program. And if people don't know about that, you take little businesses that want to become big, or ideas that want to become big, invest in them and mentor them and everything for growing to become the next Airbnb. But you're from France, and you're specializing just in wine, spirits, food, and travel, right? So you're here in the United States looking for entrepreneurs that have a great idea for those industries. And you say that's one of the biggest industries in the world, and France is the best at it, correct?
That's it. We just play to our strength, and we are here to support entrepreneurs, disrupting 33% of the world GDP. So wine and spirits, food and travel combined, you end up with 33% of the wealth created on Earth every year.
So that's a third of the whole world is in in what you're interested in, and France is really the leader of all that. Yeah, I mean, our hamburger isn't going to make it compared to you guys, is it? But you're really here. You have a tour now. You're going how many cities? 10, 12 cities?
We are crossing 10 cities from New York City to San Francisco through Canada. So really coast to coast, and we do so in a big bus to really deep dive, meet entrepreneurs wherever they are in many cities. So Boston, Montreal, Toronto, Chicago, Austin, Texas, Boulder, Colorado, Los Angeles, and today San Francisco.
And so you're meeting with entrepreneurs because you're looking right now, you're going to invest in 3 of these ideas and give them $100,000 a piece and bring them to France to train them how to be a multi-billion-dollar company, aren't you?
That's it.
What a deal, man. I don't have to join the Army to see the world or the Navy anymore. I could just come to you.
Please do. We are waiting for you in SF.
Yeah. No, it's a wonderful opportunity that you're presenting. But I mean, you're biased or whatever. It's really for you to find bright young men or ideas and women anywhere in the world, really, that have great ideas for this industry so you could disrupt the industry like Airbnb did, right?
That's it. We are looking for men and women. And namely in Boulder, Colorado, we had 3 women, 3 female founders winning the competition.
Wow.
So we run competitions across the globe. We have already organized today 35 startup competitions, 25 in Europe, 10 in the US. And we are already a global player. We are here to support entrepreneurs wherever they are, whatever the nationality. We are just looking for great teams, passionate people, ready to grow and scale up their ideas to deliver value, make happy customers, create jobs, and at the end of the day, make also their shareholders quite satisfied of their investments.
Right. I understand. Yeah. If you don't have a sale, nothing happens, man. That's what life is about. But really, I mean, you're taking people with young ideas and really nurturing those ideas for these people and helping them out, not only with money, but other things. I mean, you must have a lot of talent, you know, in the wine, food, and travel spirits industry in there in France that could help people.
Of course we do. So we are basically working as a startup accelerator using the Techstars model. So we do have a lot of mentors. So all those guys, they have in common that many times they were unsuccessful, but one day they were super successful. So they have a lot of story to tell. They are great, inspirational people, and they can provide a lot of advices on the table. And they really help entrepreneurs to find their way, because entrepreneurship is a long journey. So we have people from the tech industry ready to disrupt and bring new ideas. We have people from the wine and spirit industry, so really insiders. They have all the connections. And their name really helps to open doors, and same for travel and same for food. So we have a great bunch of people coming from all over the world, ready to help entrepreneurs creating the next unicorns in wine and spirits, food and travel.
But not only are you offering $100,000, you're offering $1 million worth of expertise to people.
Correct. And at the end of the day, we can reinvest much more after the acceleration program. We have a fund, a VC fund, ready to invest. Well,
so that's just the start. I mean, the $100,000 is just a start to see how they grow it, and then you're able to get these people more money as their business grows.
That's it.
Yeah. And you're doing 12 a year, so now you've more or less picked it up for this round, but people in the United States should really get in touch with you if they're in that industry, right? Because you're doing this all the time, finding new people.
We are always looking for new startups, new ideas, and energetic startups and teams to come and meet us. So everyone is more than welcome to visit us in Paris or Bordeaux. And we have 2 sessions a year. We call that cuvée or cohorts. We have 2 cuvées a year, one in spring, one in fall. And in each cuvée, we have 12 startups, altogether 24 a year.
I see. So in other words, twice a year you get 12 startup companies, bring them to France and start teaching. How many months are they in France then?
It's a 3-month program.
3-month program, I see. And then you rest for a little while, and then another group comes in, and you do it all again. Well, that's a wonderful thing.
That's amazing. And so far, 3 in 4 startups do create an office in Bordeaux, where we are based, and try to, from Bordeaux, well, really develop a network in Europe and start selling their concept as well in Europe.
Wow. So in other words, you're really opening up, particularly companies or startups from America, open their mind to this industry, in Europe and the world, I guess, too.
Of course. But if you think of Europe, of course, seen from the US, it seems like a fragmented market. But if you consider Europe as a single market,
right,
we're thinking of 500 million inhabitants. Yeah. And it's by far the richest country in the world, before the US and before China.
Wow.
And we are here to help. We have a great network of mentors, European, but also globally. And those guys, they are here to help you, well, really penetrating that huge market that is called Europe.
Right. And you guys are better at food and travel and all that than we are anyway.
We just play to our strength. And we have great opportunities to offer beyond just investment and startup acceleration. Right. Also, we have also the whole lifestyle in France to offer. The city we are in Bordeaux, offers quite a similar experience like Silicon Valley. So we are close to the ocean. We have a lot of spots to surf. Even the mountains are not so far away. The quality of life is just amazing. We also have,
yeah. And I'm sure good wine is just a stone's throw away anywhere there.
Wine, good food.
Well, that's wonderful. It's so nice to have you in this country and stirring up the action so we can get part. You're offering really entrepreneurs in America to be a part of that. That 33% GDP of the world, which is in the food, travel, and wine and spirits industry, that you guys know better than anybody else.
So I offer all the startups and entrepreneurs that want to join us and meet us, maybe to come in 2 days from now on July 30. In San Francisco, meeting at the village on Market Street.
Right on Market Street. Wonderful. So you'll be there 30th. Now, what any other cities left while you're on this tour?
The meeting in San Francisco is the culminating event. And then we are to fly back to Europe.
Oh, I see. So that's it. So if we miss you this time, it's really to get on the website, find out about you guys, and then if you have an idea, if you're a business or a business idea, to find out how you guys may be able to help them. And because you're looking for businesses all the time, aren't you?
That's it, all the time. It's a never-ending quest.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Vincent. Glad to have you here in the country and inspiring us all to eat better and take advantage of that huge market.
This is what we do. So thanks, Matthew.
You bet.
Your strength.
Take care. Au revoir.
Bye-bye. Au revoir.